afternoon, Sunday afternoon. We're only just in, it's my nephew's birthday actually, 2nd of June. I've actually got a haul. It's been ages since I did a haul video, I think. Hi, Karen. Hey. Hey, Alex. Yes, I've been away for 4 or 5 days, went to Devon. I've got stuff from Devon and I've got stuff from the car boot today. Let me know if you, I don't know what was that, family are watching a DVD upstairs. Let me know if you'd rather see the Devon charity shops haul or we could do both, or the car boot. I could start with the car boot. Hi, Sam, did I just say that? Karen, your car boot was part of shite. You want to see it all? Both. Okay. I'll start with the car boot because I've just been there. So it'll go up in price as we go along. I'll tell you what, actually you'll know from our little chat that I didn't think anything could get worse than March actually for sales for me, but as it happens, May was worse. It was actually worse than March. I didn't think that was possible, but I thought, God, have I overspent on stock? Is it, because I was getting some sales, but I did keep saying they're trickly, but it was only when I got back and I looked into my QuickBooks and, it all tallied up with what I've been spending, that I virtually just only broke even. Honestly, it wasn't a major thing that didn't help. Blooming Shuttle, that they usually take out once a month. They took 2 lots in 1 month. So they took like 1 month at the beginning of the month, like on the 1st or something, and then they took another one about the 29th. So I had 2 lots of Shuttle come out. But even like if I looked at the whole tax year, which, just only April, May, I'm still way down on what I would normally want. So woke up this morning after finding that out yesterday after I got back from where have we been? Weymouth. Exmouth we've been to, Exmouth and Devon. And I woke up and I was like, total misery. I just thought, it did start to occur to me last night. I tried to hold it off by looking at the whole tax year and trying to be positive. I watched Emma's positivity video, but I couldn't stop it coming. I was just like, oh my God, what am I doing? Why did I think I could do this? I can't do this. It's ridiculous. And then I wasn't even up early for the car boots. And I thought, oh my God, get a grip. Go to the car boots. There's no point in wallowing in it at home. You've got to go out and get stock. Try and get some cheap stock. You've got to try. But it was already like 9 something at this point. And so I said to the girls, did they want to come? And I was thinking of going to like a fairly local one that's still getting off the ground. And my husband was so good. He said, do you want, like he was trying to work out some routes for me. And then he said, well, do you want to go to the tap play one, which we've never been to before, but we've heard is big. It was quite big, but there were a lot of like markety stalls there as well. And there was a lot of fake stuff there, not even new fake, like people selling on fake stuff that they've bought fake. And it was £2 an adult to get in. I thought it was quite expensive for a car boot. But it was up past Maidenhead, like off the A4. Overall, you kind of never really sure what you've got when you're going around, but I'm really pleased we went. And also just because I've checked out that car boot now, it is a trek. So I'm not sure, but it's got me thinking, it's restored my faith, get back into it. Car boots next Saturday, Sunday, get stock. And also Mrs. M's, joining in with the listing challenge. So I need stock. And I'll start showing you this soon. Not done your account yet for May. Yeah, Karen, it was just horrific. I've got stock. I bought stock. Yeah. Hi, Heather. Heather's on her way back from holiday. Karen, only buying a percentage of my sales value now. My beast is very full up. Yeah, I need to start pooping out pounds. This is a thing, because what I thought was, I must have completely overspent. That's the issue. I've overspent. And then I looked at last tax year and saw how much I'd spent on goods and compared and like sort of averaged it out over the year. And it was still less than I was spending last year. So I'm like, well, it's not that then. It's not that I'm overspending. It's the sheer difference in the sales to the spending. Um, yeah, Heather, you've got to, but I'm feeling positive at the moment, and it's really good that we went out. But it needs to change this month. It does. It really does. Reselling polyfocus rife around here, being so close to Cheetham Hill, Manchester. Very couple of the. Oh yeah. I mean, I bought a couple of, what was it? All Saints, and the woman that I bought from, Tom was having a conversation with her because he's QPR, and he must have bought some autobiography of a QPR there or something. So he was having a conversation with her about that. And then I came along with these like Paul Smith polos. And then I looked at the inside, and like the badge thing had been sewn onto it. I thought, these are fakes. Like, and she had them priced at £7 each, or maybe her husband had bought them as fakes and she didn't realise, and she just priced them up. But they were fakes, and there was another rail that was just chocker full of fakes. Or would it even have a Moncler polo or something? But the stitching on it was all off. It was just ridiculous. But I did buy two All Saints shirts, which looked all good to me from her. She wanted £7 each, but I gave her, I offered her £5 each. The QPR chat with Tom might have helped. Yeah, let's get into it anyway. So yeah, I mean, also, God, you'll see if we get on to the stuff I got from Devon as well. The car boot prices and the charity shops, it almost doesn't compare, and you know, it's hard, isn't it? Hi Monumental, hi Betsfy. So yeah, this is a Marlborough Country Store denim shirt. It's got some weirdness on it because it also says on it Christopher Barn. I don't know if that's like a store. I don't know, store where it was. I don't know. I don't quite get that bit, what those tags are. But this is, you know, what it should, you know, the Marlborough Country Store. Anyway, it was 50p, so I'll probably stick it on at 20 and see how that goes. In fact, most stuff I tend to stick on at 20. Where am I? Oh, this was a fail. How much did I pay? Oh, this was £1, and I bought this because it was with some other stuff that was amazing, and also because it's called Cheap Monday, and it said Stockholm, and I thought, oh, and I don't know, nice little button on the back. Thought, I'll take a punt on that for £1, but actually, I probably won't list this because it's not worth anything. So don't pick that up. That was a fail. I got a Harrods 16.5-inch pinstriped shirt. I can tell from these colours, I think this is 80s, because I just got another shirt that was exactly like this. Can't remember what was it. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway, but yeah, I think this is 80s. Paid £1 for this. So again, unless I find anything amazing out, I'll go on for 20. But yeah, paying £1 for shirts, just like, oh my gosh, you know, thanks someone, because some of my tea, like what? Well, you'll see what I've been paying for shirts. Hi, Lobster Part. Yeah, I've got a few diesel shirts. Actually, I put one up as well in Devon. Yeah, it looks all right. I really love Grandad collars, actually. Yeah, nice shirt this. And this was £1 as well from the same guy. He had a variety of shirts and that, but yeah, it's got a nice little, it's got it around the cuff as well. Nice little contrast cuff there, and I love a Grandad collar, and I also like these kind of pop-up button things. So yes, probably 20, 22 maybe. Probably take 20 on that diesel shirt. Right, where are we? What else have we got under here? Oh yeah, these are the two All Saints shirts, which had priced at £7, and I got for £5 each. There were some stores that had so much All Saints, worn All Saints, so I didn't particularly want it, but oh my God, there's a freaking lot of All Saints here. I wonder if some of this is just faked, but this looked all right. This and the inside label looked all right, and it's kind of a floral and tropical and denim thing, quite nice. And it's got those covered popper buttons again. I had a look at the inside label because I've had a few bits of All Saints, and that looked all right as well. I don't know if it says its name or something in there, but that's generally what they look like. Oh, hi Steve-O, welcome. You've actually caught me on a haul, which is really rare because I just Well, I might start doing more hauls if I manage to get some stuff from the car boots in the next few weekends, but everything's so sporadic at the moment. Monumental, you've inspired me to do a drive over to my favourite trousers. Oh, is that to Karen? It's been a while, they won't recognise me. I'm missing out on something here, aren't I? Yes, anyway, let's carry on. Yeah, so one All Saints, sold a little tiny All Saints. In fact, I think that was a ladies for 20 quid recently. I'll have to check what, this is quite desirable, I think. But it is All Saints, and I suspect it's a bit like Ted Baker, it's starting to get flooded on the market. So at least 20. I'll see if I can get any more out of that. And again, another one, which is another, nice covered buttons. But I think they're only mediums. So, but yeah, I like these. I love check shirts, plaid shirts, whatever. And this quite thick cotton stuff. Hi, Adrian. Al's Attic, hiya. 30 for the denim one. Oh, with the floral. Yeah, I think it was a ladies very tiny or a men's very tiny All Saints that I sold recently for 20, but actually that did go quite quickly. So yeah, I'll double check. I'll go for a bit higher then. I don't know what I'm doing with football shirts, but I got my husband to go and have a look at this Manchester shirt and was like, can you go and see if it's authentic or whatever? Because I've known nothing about these. I know nothing about these things. I said, go and have a look at the tags. Shouldn't it have a hologram or something? See, that makes you think it's not authentic, doesn't it? If it has a badge on it saying authentic. So I really don't know. But he said he thought all this like myriad of tags was correct. Yeah, I'm from Barcelona. I'm actually from Reading and I still don't know anything. Yeah, what did he pay? Oh, strange, he paid £1.30 for this. I've no idea what to put this on at. And it looks like it's been through the tumble dryer or something because it's gone a bit matted there. So I'll have to look that up unless anybody knows what you put these on for. I have no idea. It's got a little emblem on the back. But I don't know. I think I've got a bit of FOMO with people picking up. In fact, it was one of the things I first read about selling stuff on eBay was somebody who'd picked up, a football shirt for £4 and sold it for like loads of money and then just specialised in that. But I would not have a clue. Anyways, we got that because it was cheap. Yeah, talking of cheap, I mean, I know that they don't sell all that well these days. Not Your Daughter jeans, tummy tuck. I normally only put them on for 20 quid, to be honest, at the moment. It's a UK 12. But these were, what did I pay? 50p. I don't get things for 50p. This doesn't happen to me. Like, so, yeah, so even if I put it on for 20 quid, nice little profit there. Now, from the lady that had an awful lot of fakes on her rail, I got this is one of my favourite brands, Musto. It's cotton and merino wool. It has got what looks like toothpaste splodged down the front. And then I found, I can't see it now. And then I found another mark on it as well. But I've got enough Musto stuff that I've got some in the Devon haul actually that I can double check the label and everything. It seemed all right compared to the other stuff she had, and it was the only Musto. And it was £2. So I'll try and cold hand wash that. Whoa, Sam, can't sell you Not Your Daughters for £5 on auction. Oh my word. Yeah, see, I did sell a pair just only about a week or so ago, but actually the woman did contact me. They must have been on for 20 and said, oh, my daughter wants to buy these, and I took some kind of offer. Usually I've dropped down to 20 for them. I did take a couple of quid less, but still 50p, And they are the tummy tuck ones, which might help. So this is another thing on my bucket list. I am so chuffed to bits. Had them on for 3 weeks. Oh, they might take a while. Yeah. Manchester United tops go for around 18 to 25. Oh, thanks, Adrian. Karen, you've still got your Orvis shirt. Is that ladies' Orvis or men's Orvis? Mind you, I think, bear in mind, everybody, like we forget, stuff just can take, even if you think it's a popular brand, it can take a while to sell. And there's some stuff that doesn't get up my nose, doesn't irritate me, that I'm happy sitting in the garage. And there's other stuff that gets on my nose. But recently I have been selling stuff that's been, oh God, that I must have got 8-10 months ago. So you just, yeah, you never know, do you? Off to the Chazza, have fun, monumental, hi Tap Peddler. Oh, I see. Oh, you've had them on bike now for, oh my word. Yeah, that is mental, isn't it? To be honest, I don't seem to sell women's jeans as fast as I can men's jeans. They definitely seem to go better. So all this men's I'm still doing all right with, not all this women's. Yeah, so chuffed to bits about this. This is literally on my bucket list, and I had a really good look at the stitching. So these were £1 each, and it's Norse Projects. And if you're on Insta and you follow Chatty Pete, you know Norse Projects. It's a size small. I had a good look at the stitching and everything, and I've compared it with something online, and this looks all good. I had a look at the inside label. Oh, there's also this little thing in there, and the inside label, and they've got names. This is an Anton Oxford. So I'm satisfied that this is genuine Norse Projects, and I couldn't believe it because these were £1 each. This is a car boot for you. And also, the reason I think it was still there, I don't know, the car boot had been open about 45 minutes when we got there. I saw a bag and I thought, oh, it looks like men's shirts, which I quite like. So I started pulling through, found a couple of just nothing, and then these were in there, just stuffed in a bag, and nobody else had bothered to pull through them. And I've just had a look. I think I'll be going for £40 on this, which is very nice. Thank you. Yeah, lovely little sort of grey. What do you call that? Not pinstripe. What do you call it when it's very fine? Forgotten. And then another one too, and this is a heavy cotton, another Norse Projects. And it was literally in with a load of shirts. I don't know where she got them from, like just random, well, like that cheap Monday shirt that was just nothing. And this one is a cotton heavy Oxford. Yeah. I always like it when you see a name in there. I always think that's a good sign as well. So chuffed to bits with those, literally on my bucket list. Couldn't have got them cheaper, and I'll definitely be flexing on Insta when they sell, so you will see that. And then the last thing from the car boot, is that the last thing? Yes. Funnily enough, though, the sort of staples I'd expect to get from a car boot, at least one of, like a hardback Harry Potter or, you know, like a travel Scrabble or something. Didn't see any of that. It's funny. Hi, DBG. Hi, Kelly. Car boot fairly quiet today. Blame the footy and boxing. Persisted buying clothing, concentrated on hard goods. Yeah, that is what we're meant to be doing, actually. In fact, I haven't bought any hard goods today. I was looking at some tapestry stuff, but it was open, and I wasn't keen. Yeah, I'm chuffed, literally chuffed to bits. Also, I love this. It's Peruna. It's not a maxi. I know that Caroline Lemonade, oh my word, she does so amazingly well with her Peruna maxi skirts. It's a 14 regular. However, this is what was in the thumbnail. Check this out. It is absolute. It is like Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. I thought, well, it's quite festival, actually. This is quite festival boho. I thought someone is definitely going to want this. And I paid £1.50. Didn't even haggle with it, because I just thought, fair enough, fair dues. It's like corduroy up here. Love it. I think it's lined. Yeah. Is that attached? Oh, it's literally sewn on, that lining. Yeah, gorge. So at least 20 for that. I don't know, it's so gorgeous. I think I'll go a bit high. I might even put 30 and just see how it goes. Just see how that goes. Just monitor it. Oh, lovely. I love a house clearance guide, Tap Peddler. Hi. Oh, is that Nick or Andrea? Hello, anyway. Then skirts go well for me and quick. I normally go for 20. Yeah, I mean, I think it would go quickly on a 20, but it's so gorgeous. I'm thinking about trying a little bit higher to start with. But then maybe that's my problem. Maybe that's why I've had such a bad May. Right, so I will show you what I got from Devon. Caroline Mrs. M's way. This was, oops, there's a pile. There is a coat in this, so it's not too bad. Don't panic. Don't panic. So where did we go? We were staying in Exmouth, like literally on the beach, and so we did all sorts of things, you know, like stuff for the kids. I went to a theme park thing one day and went bowling twice, and just out and about. So we did some charity shops in Exmouth, and then went into Exeter City town. Is it city centre or town centre? And you know, they're generally rubbish anyway there. The one that I was counting on did have this amazing basement with all this craft stuff and vintage stuff. Last time had their basement shut. So we ended up walking down, went bowling, and then we were really close to an area called St Thomas. And I went and got some bits there. So this was from all over. Oh, okay, it's Nick and Andrew, and you're high on tap. Fabulous. I'm a bit high on tap as well. It's just a nice change for me. Hi, Steve. I've already said hello to you. Apologies if I haven't said hello. Anyway, yes. So now you'll see the prices going up. Although this is still, some of it's kind of wedding prices. Some of it is all right. In fact, there was one little gorgeous little shop, and it had like vintage blankets for £2.99. I couldn't, we were on the train, so I couldn't have brought it all back. But oh my word, I thought if I lived near this little shop, I would have bought so much stuff. And it was just down the road from an Out of Your Mind shop where they had all Ralph Lauren shirts priced at £40. Just what? Like, I was just laughing. I just walked out there. Anyway. Had a lot of luck with these, and it's still thanks to Thrifty Trooper for highlighting Mayer jeans or trousers to me. It's really bizarre. I don't know where I paid £5.99. I don't know where they're sold, but I can tell you they are always quite wide in the waist and quite short in the leg. All of the ones I've had, all of them. So it must be some like, you know, like a big and tall and mighty, but short and less mighty, something like that. Yeah, so anyway, red jeans. I'm sure some shorter, wider Sloan would like those. £5.99. I will stick those on at 40. That's what I can normally sell Mayer jeans for. Got an embroidery kit just for £2, just an anchor. It's not been started. It's just got grubby. What size is that? That's probably it's only 5x5. Maybe £13-14. I'll put that on for. £3.99, another anchor. This is a good price. What size is that? 17.5 by 13.5 inch. So probably at least 20, that one. And then Design Works, paid £4.99 for this one, 11 by 17 inch. Not too familiar with this. Might try 20, it might be a bit overboard. What is that? Oh, I might as well just get they're not total fails, but I totally overpaid because I was kind of, you know, you just want to pick something up. So I paid £7.50 each for these. They are Nomads, which is like an ethical brand, but I don't think the resale value is quite there yet. But also I do love it's needle cord, like corduroy, fine cord, and I love needle cord skirts. And thing is, I think I'm doing that thing again where I keep picking them up and they're not actually selling, but I keep buying them. It's a bit like the Pimpernels where it's a ladybird. Sorry, I thought there was a wasp in here. And it's got pockets as well. It's a really lovely skirt. I think it's about 14, something like that. Yeah, so it's all good. But I paid £7.50, which is ridiculously too much. I shouldn't have done that because it'll probably only be lucky to get 20, so I shouldn't have done that really. I might price it a bit higher and see if I can get a bit more when, you know, for the winter. Same again, a 14, pockets, needle cord, Nomads. So yeah, a bit silly, but when you like dealing with something, you don't mind so much if it hangs around as well. And then I got loads of shirts. Let's put a Nomads dress the other day. It's lush. Yeah. But you find, did you look it up? The resale value is not all that. But I think it's going to grow. So what have I got? What have I got? Oh yeah, I haven't looked this up yet. I had a Zegna shirt the other day, which I put on really high. Paid £5 for this. I don't think they knew what it was because I had it next to shirts that were less desirable, but on for a lot more. So for a fiver, I mean, it's Zegna Sport, so I haven't looked this up yet, but I presume this is the same Zegna, as in Zegna that we'd really particularly want. Lovely shirt. It's I don't know what size it is. Has it got a name actually? The inside labels looked pretty good, but I have got a Zegna shirt, so I can do a little comparison. Well, I'm sure there's enough Zegna. Oh, it's got cashmere in it. 85% cotton and 15% cashmere in this shirt. That sounds good as well, like high quality. But anyway, yeah, so for £5, I'm sure that's got to be a good buy. Don't know what that will go on for yet, because I don't know, is Zegna Sport like less desirable than Zegna? Because I know Zegna, that would be high, but yeah, or the True Zegna, whatever it is. What have I got here? Oh, a G-Star shirt, just a medium. There we go. Oh, I think I paid £2 for this. So it'll probably go. I sold a G-Star recently, or was it the diesel? Probably start at 20, but maybe it'll go for like 18 or something. We'll see. Oh, I really love this floral. I thought it was a ladies at first, but it's a men's floral. It's a floral Tommy Hilfiger. Is this a vintage label? Anyway, it's a floral can't speak. It's floral Tommy Hilfiger. £5.50. What size is that? It was a large. Yeah, it's got a nice little Tommy Hilfiger colours doodah somewhere. Where have you gone, mate? Can't find it. It had, the little 3 colours somewhere. Anyway, love that. Yeah, very nice. So that, yeah, certainly 20. I'll put that one up. Most stuff goes on at 20 in this. It's more special, less special. That's my guide. Oh, yes. £4.99 for a barber shirt. That is absolutely brilliant for me. I honestly am used to paying £10 for a barber shirt. Tailored fit, really nice colours. I mean, but check out the little horses. I absolutely love that on the neckline. Absolutely love it. It's called something as well, like a bright blue or something. Fresh blue, this is called. So £4.99, and what will I put this on at? Tailored fit. It's a small 30 or 35 that will go on at. Yeah, one of those anyway. I've just got, barbers I've started selling at kind of similar prices I sell my cashmere jumpers at. What have we got? £4.99. Oh yeah, another one of my favourite brands. Orvis, and it's a large. Nice thick heavy cotton this. £5. What do I sell Orvis at? Gosh, I'm really out of touch. 25, 30, something like that. Oh, it's got the little epaulette things as well up here. Yeah, nice shirt that anyway. So that will be a nice profit. This is a size small, and it was £8, but it's musto. I was expecting down in Devon, I was thinking, hang on, this is like sailing country, so there should be some musto about. And then I found this. I mean, God, look at the blooming colour of it. I hate dealing with light colours. I hate dealing with silk. I hate dealing with anything that I could ruin. But I did get it. £8. Oh, in fact, it gets worse. I bought another musto jacket at even more price than this, but even more price. Is that even my speak? But it seems to be, no marks on it. It's really soft. But it's musto, so it's got to be 40 quid. It's, I'll have to check for jackets because I've only sold a fleece, and that went at 30 something. So that will be fine. Oh yes, I did flex this on the gram. £4.90. This was from the little shop that had the blankets, and I just really wanted to buy all the blankets, but I couldn't. £4.95. Although then lots of people messaged me saying, "I can't sell mine. Can't sell my tan, Belenassa." Turnbull and Asa shirt. Been on my bucket list. Did really well for crossing stuff off my bucket list. I mean, a dreadful month for sales, but for crossing stuff off my bucket list, brilliant. Oh, and I think, oh no, it wasn't this. It had its little, I love it when it has the matching collar stiffeners in there. Yeah, nice big size as well, I think. 17-inch collar. There you go. Nice and big, nice and clean, no pit stains. Double cuff, dress shirt. Very nice, thank you. But I will certainly try, oh, I was going to say 40. I think Mel's got one on at 44 or something, and I don't want to undercut her, so I might chat to her before I list that. How's everybody doing? Has everybody been out to car boots, by the way, today? I know, Karen, you've been out and didn't get much. Oh, I haven't seen your live yet, Lex and Carla. You've been to the car boot, haven't you? There's the horses on the barber. It's gorgeous, aren't they? Round. I've never seen that before on a collar. Yeah, really gorgeous. What have I got? Oh yeah, another barber. Happy days. $7.50 I paid for this, which is a bit more what I expect to pay. But I love barbers. And there was a barber. There was a shop stocking barber down the road, so it made sense that these barbers were turning up. There's a little broken button there. However, I had a look inside, and there's a couple of spare buttons, including a little side cuff one. So that's all good because I can just replace it. So, oh yeah, these 35. Yeah, 35 for. I'm trying to remember my prices. I think 30, 35, something like that. I've got enough of them on, I should know. I've got these. Oh no, Replay. Haven't looked these up yet actually, but I saw Charlie Pete talking. It just sold some Replay jeans, and they are a little bit. Oh, I was going to say they're a little bit distressed. Oh yeah, it's weird distressing because it's on the pockets, which I wouldn't expect it so much. I would expect it down here on the hems. It's a bit distressing, but it was. How much were you? £4.50. So I could not pick them up for that. Yeah, because I think his went for quite a nice chunk. So that's all good. And then the last thing I picked up in Devon. Oh, and this I totally paid up for. So I'm not going to lose money on it. I paid £15 for this Musto jacket. It's a better size than the other one. And a better colour, really, I guess. I think it's a large. Did they tell me it was a large? Yeah, I think I saw an L in there somewhere. But it's quite a nice sailing jacket. And as I said, these go for good money. So certainly won't lose money. It's got to be at least 40 quid. There's all the gubbins. Oh, there's a nice inside label. I wonder if it's got a name, actually. Might be able to find the name out online. It's probably got a name. Yeah. I mean, it's that old thing, isn't it? Why do only men get inside pockets? I would love inside pockets on my coats and things. If you don't carry a handbag, I mean, how useful is that? And yeah, I want inside pockets. So there you go. That's it. So yeah, thankfully, I have some stock to start the listing challenge with. Because I thought that was going to be, well, it still might be one of my main, I can't even words, things that I come up against in June. I want to add 100 listings above anything I sell. So I was on something like 730, so I want to go to 830 in June, just for the school holidays. But, you know, partly I find it really hard to find stock. So hopefully, now the families are out at the car boots, I will go back to my normal local car boots next Saturday and Sunday and hopefully get more stock. Yeah, and I've got some bits in Devon. So, let's hope there's a little bit of an upturn. Steve-O, no car boots for me today. Had a little holiday, lovely. Heather got FOMO. Right, yeah, so, yeah, fingers crossed. fingers crossed for some. Actually did get a load of flurry of sales on Friday. You know, I was like, great, payday weekend. But it wasn't until I got back and actually updated my QuickBooks that I realised it wasn't actually enough to make up for a totally dire month. I was down to like one sale a day. It was ridiculous. But I was still buying, of course, so it really wasn't outweighing. The only way is up, isn't it? Right, okay, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to do some packaging, actually. And have a lovely rest of your Sunday, everybody.